EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. We're at one of the premier stops on the PGA Tour in Orlando, Florida. It's the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, the house that Arnold Palmer built. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for Golf Channel and EA Sports.
And Bay Hill, of course, the Arnold Palmer Invitational has been really the staple in the Florida swing on the PGA Tour.
Excellent looking shot here. Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. And this attempt will be from about 130 yards.
Safely on deck.
That will be a great look at birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. One under early in the round. Back to the action here at the second and a par 3. Frank, it's 231 yards. What are we looking at?
Well, somehow if you can hit it sky high, that's the best shot to hit in there. This green sometimes gets brick hard, and of course it all slopes to the left. Oh, this is right at it.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Oh my gosh, that hurts. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Stays at 1 under with that par. Frank, now to the third hole here at Bay Hill. If you have a case of the snap hooks, you're in some serious trouble here.
You're going to run out of golf balls here as well, but a good tee shot's going to leave you something like 150, 160 yards into a very narrow green.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, this is one of my favorite shots on the course here at Bay Hill, the second at number 3. Well, all Frank doesn't look too bad.
Just maybe a little right of the flag.
Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Has to like that one. Another birdie to get to 2 under par. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo back at the fourth. It's the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
The litmus test is that first bunker on the left side. If you can get it past that, you've hit it over 330 yards. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my eye.
Looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Good scoring opportunity. Third shot here at the par 5. On the green in regulation. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Third birdie of the round. Frank, now to the 5th. What's the strategy here at this shorter par 4?
Well, if you want to flex your muscles, Rich, take it over that left bunker. With a little trailing breeze, you might even get close to the green.
Headed for the bunker? That one is in the bunker. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Okay, a bunker shot here, a shot the pros really like. The amateurs, they don't like it as much. Frank, that reminds you of maybe what, the greatest bunker player of all time? Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
so to 4 under with a second straight birdie. Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
This one starting down the right does not look like it's going to draw back towards the flag.
But it will catch the green. Well, that was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Facing 29 feet. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Well, after that beast of a par 5 with all the water, take a sigh of relief and you come to the par 3 7th.
It still takes a good tee shot here, though, Rich. Narrow entry, greens 30 yards deep. You still really got to focus on hitting a good shot here.
So she's rolled into that first cut. It's not a perfect lie, but not bad either.
Rich, with a lie like that in the rough, you're going to get too much grass between club face and ball. You're going to have to adjust for that and at least take a club or two more.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Did the job right there. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Getting set for another approach, our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
Moving a little left of the flagstick, Frank. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. So a tester from 4 feet. Good work right there, now to 6 under. It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter. There's something about a well-hit shot. I've seen some long tee shots, but it's the advantage to tee that ball up. Get it up there quickly, get the wind behind you. It's amazing how far you can hit it. Safely on deck.
That will be a great look at birdie. These putts keep the round together. Wow, touch of a locksmith out there, making everything.
Yeah, and the result, yet another birdie too. Totally in command.
Just what you want in the right position on this par 5, in the fairway. Well, Frank, as we know, golf is not played generally on a flat surface, and here we go, uphill.
Yeah, and the uphill lie is going to guarantee you more loft than normal. So you're going to have to counteract that with maybe an extra club.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. This is a cross-country special.
It's amazing. It doesn't matter how close it goes. It's an extra shot. That one will definitely hurt.
Getting set now over the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the par 4 11th. Just a shade under 440 yards. Where are the difficulties here, Frank?
the water down the left, but the hole keeps going that way, almost in a semi-horseshoe fashion. 2 bunkers down the right, they always catch the stray tee shot, but once again, you don't have to hit driver here. You've got to get that ball in play.
Frank, the second shot here at number 11, another good-looking shot, not unlike the third hole with water along the left. What's the right way to play this?
Obviously, you'd like to walk off 11 with 3, but 4 here never really hurts the scorecard. This is one hole you sort of play with an orange light feeling. A little right of the flag, that's absolutely fine.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Solid play, heart of the green. Always take that. Good par putt right there. Now to the par 5 12th. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
Looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
No snack, though.
No doubt about that one. That was struck with confidence. At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is 250 yards or so off the tee. So you've either got a choice to play short of that or sneak it down the end, which is about 300 yards. But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway, that second shot.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Well, she just played a wonderful shot from back there. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Always like to get the double figures under par. 10 under already. Frank, one of the things I like about Bay Hill is it requires you to hit clean, strong golf shots. And here's another case at the par 3 14th. It's more than 200 yards.
Another one, really, you've just got to play it through the air. You can't play this like an Open Championship run-up par 3. Must fly it onto the green.
That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. He really has it going now. Back-to-back birdies. At the 15th hole now at Bay Hill, this is a massive dogleg, Frank.
Yeah, if you're a Bubba Watson type player and you can move the ball around, you can move it left to right, that'll certainly help the tee shot. If you're average Joe, though, just hit it down the left. Take your medicine.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Now the approach shot, par 4, 15th hole. Frank, break it down.
Green narrows up the further back you go, so the most generous place to land the ball is in the front half of this green. It's also the flattest section of the green.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Respectable shot right there. 20 feet or so from the hole. Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
how does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
To save par. That is a solid par putt right there. The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there. Takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front. That second shot which comes over the lake. And that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. And now the second shot here at this par 5. I'm reminded of what an old caddy used to say about the great Lanny Watkins when he was on fire. You can't hide the flagstick from that man. Locked in on the read and the speed. Knocking down all the shots today. Now 13 under. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
How'd you like that strike?
That was top of the tree.
Shouldn't be a problem here. This has a good ring to it. -14. Frank, how'd you like to be a rookie? You're going up against, at the time, the greatest player in the game, the great white shark, Greg Norman, and you hole a 7-iron to win a tournament?
Well, all you had to do was look at the expression on Norman's face as that ball landed and went in.
What did he hit there?
7-iron.
Well, that is a heat-seeking missile. Look out. 325 yards and in the fairway. Well, Frank, this is one of the most famous shots in the whole sport of golf, the second to 18 at Bay Hill.
And one of the most unpredictable, unless your name is Robert Gamers. Remember, he holed his second shot here to win the tournament many years ago. For some reason, the yardage book's almost got to be thrown away here at 18, Rich, because that second shot always plays longer or shorter than the actual number. So be a little lucky here, as well as good at 18. Should be safely on deck.
So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to the 18th and a good chance for birdie.
Really? This is an awkward length.
That's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought she had that one.
This for par. Got it for par. Frank, that was an impressive round out there today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. We've seen some great shots out there, and I'm excited to see how the rest of this tournament plays out.